Good morning, students. So, in 4.2, some problems we will do it. So, in that some problems which are important, I will say to you. So, 10th question, you have 12,000 rupees saved amount and wants to invest it into schemes yielding 10% and 15% interest. How much amount should be invested in each scheme so that you should get overall 12% interest? Okay, here textbook it is there here. You have 12,000 rupees saved amount. Some amount is there with you and wants to invest it into two schemes. So two schemes are there. One is 10% and 15% interest. One is 10% interest, the other is 15% interest. How much amount should be invested in each scheme so that you should get overall 12% interest? So you should get 12% interest. So to get 12% interest, in which scheme how much amount you have to invest? So here for this what you have to do? So let amount invested in the first scheme. So first scheme is what means 10% interest one. So is X rupees. How much you invested you don't know. X rupees you invested. So amount invested in the second scheme. Second scheme. So second scheme is nothing but you will get interest 15%. How many rupees you invested in that? Y rupees. So total if you do X plus Y, the amount which you have is 12,000 rupees. So it is equation number 1. Do you have any doubt? See, total amount which you have is 12,000 rupees is there. So this 12,000 rupees you want to give for interest. So in one scheme 10% interest will come, in another scheme 15% interest will come. So why he is keeping in two means, see some these chits and everything, it's not clear one. Okay, so if you are getting more interest, if you give some persons they will lose you. Okay, like that. So some amount he is keeping in one scheme, some amount he is keeping in another scheme. So X plus Y is equal to 12,000, he got it. Then he given here one more, that is how much amount should be invested in each scheme so that you should get a overall 12% interest. So here overall 12% interest you have to get it means this for X means for 10% how much amount you have to give, and for 15% interest how much you have to give, you have to see it. So what you are doing is 10% of X plus 15% of Y should give 12% of 12,000. See, you invested already X rupees on 10% interest, Y rupees on 15% interest, but these two interest if you mix it, how much you have to get? Overall 12% interest you have to get it. So you equated with 12% of 12,000. Then now percent means per cent. Per means divided by, cent means 100. 10% means 10 by 100. Y of half means into. X means X only. Plus is that plus. 15%. 15 by 100. Half means into. Y is equals to 12 by 100 into 12,000. So it is the problem. Now what you have to do is, you can take as LCM 100 100 LCM, you can take it. 100 is LCM here. You are getting 10x above and 15y is equals to here also 12 by 100 into 12,000. You can write it like this. Now this 100 is dividing here. If you take to this, it will multiply. Otherwise you can cancel this 100 and this 100. Because this 100 is dividing, if you take to this, it will multiply. These two will be cancelled. Now 10x plus 15y is equals to 12 12s are 144 it becomes, and 3 zeros are there, 3 zeros as it is. Now if you see 10 and 15 will go in 5 table or not? You are taking 5 as common. 5 2s are 5 3s are is equals to 144 and 3 zeros. Means it is nothing but 1,44,000. This 5 is dividing here. 2x plus 3y is equals to 1,44,000 divided by 5. So 5 2s are 10, 5 8s are 40, 5 8s are 40, 2 zeros. Means 28,800 will come. 28,800 means 2x plus 3y is equals to 28,800. It is which equation? Second equation. So the problem is up to previous problems, they given these two equations and you solved by substitution method, elimination method, graphical method, like that. But here what he is doing is he did not give directly the equations. By reading the question, you have to prepare these equations and then you have to solve. So in question what he given is in exercise 4.2, form a pair of linear equations for each of the following problems and find their solutions. He did not ask in which method you have to find the solution. So sometimes maybe graph, sometimes your own method. Okay. So as I said that elimination method is somewhat better than all. So I want to do in elimination method. So in elimination method how you have to do is same. X plus y is equals to 12,000 I am taking here. And 2x plus 3y is equals to I am taking 28,800 I am taking. Okay. So x plus y is equals to 12,000, 2x plus 3y is equal to 28,800. Two equations I got it. Now what I said to you, either I have to equate x coefficients or y coefficients, you have to imagine. So there is no rule that you have to equate always x coordinates and y coordinates. So your wish. See, I want to equate y coefficients. Y coefficient here 3 is there, here y coefficient 1 is there. Means entire first equation you have to multiply with 3 here. Then what happens is 3 into x, 3x, 3 into y, 3y, 3 into 12, 36,000. I got like this. With these 3 LHS and RHS you have to multiply. Then down what you have to write, 2x plus 3y is equals to 28,800 I have to write it. Now 3y and 3y are having same symbols or not? If same symbols are there, to cancel you have to do subtraction. Inside the brackets you are keeping minus means you are doing subtraction. So subtraction rule is down one, whatever equation is there, their symbols you have to change it. Minus, minus, minus. Now 3x minus 2x is x. These two will be cancelled, is equal to. So 0, 0, okay. Here 0 is there. From 0 you can't subtract 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. Here 5 is there. 15 minus 8 is 7. So you are getting x is equal to how much here? 7,200 rupees. What is x means? First scheme. First scheme is how much amount you are giving further 10% interest they will give to you. So 7,200 rupees is invested in first scheme. Means 10% rate of interest. Now what you have to do is x plus y is equals to 12,000 equation is there. In place of x 7,200 if you substitute, so y is equals to you are getting 12,000 minus 7,200. Subtraction already you know how to do it. 12,000 minus 7,200. 0, 0, 10 minus 2 is 8. 11 minus 7 is 4. Okay. So you are getting 4,800. So whether it is correct or not, you can check it. X, these two if you add it, 7,200, 8,000, 12,000. You are getting 12,000 exactly. Then are you getting 12% interest or not? If you can check it or not. That is 10% of x plus 15% of y. You should get it as 12% of 12,000. This also you have to check it or not. 10% means I said 10 by 100. X means 7,200, 15%. Y means 4,800. It is 12% is 12 by 100 into 12,000. Same. Two zeros I cancelled here. 144 and 0 is there here. Means 1440 you have to get LHS also. Two zeros I cancelled. I got 720 here. Two zeros I cancelled. 48 into 15 multiplication. 5 8 is 40, 0 4, 5 4 is 20 plus 4 24. 48 0 2 1 720. So I am getting again 720 here. If you add 720 plus 720, how much you are getting? 1440. So our problem is correct. Okay. So it is called checking. This is called checking because you are studying 10th class. In examination, whether your problem is right or wrong, no one will say. If they will say also, they are also not your subject teachers to say exactly clearly correct answers. They are also like you students only. Okay. So how much you know, they also know same. Okay. So don't depend on others. So others may they confuse you. Next, above problem sheet. So these all are not tough problems. These all are the problems which involves English. English, if you know perfectly, you can do the problems. Same 10th question and 9th question are same like this only. A chemist has two solutions of hydrochloric acid in stock. So hydrochloric acid, HCl, they'll say, it is in stock, it is there. So hydrochloric acid concentrated and diluted, they'll say. Concentrated, diluted. So one is 50% solution and the other is 80% solution. Means 80% means so much concentration is there, somewhat less concentration is there. How much of each should be used to obtain 100 ml of a 68% solution? So here you have to get 100 ml only and the concentration should be 68%. So for this, how to write the equation, we will see it. So same thing. So from 50% solution, how much ml you have to take it? From 80% solution, how much ml you have to take it? Let the quantity of HCl, hydrochloric acid, taken from 50% solution. From 50% solutions, you have to take some ml or not. That you are assuming as XML. Then the quantity of hydrochloric acid taken from 80% solution. This you are taking as YML. Okay. I hope that you are understanding. Okay. So both ml if you add, you should get 100 ml only or not. So according to problem, x plus y should be equals to 100 ml. It is equation number 1. Then percentages. What he said is 50% solution you took XML. 80% solution you took YML. And overall you have to get 68% of 100 ml. Isn't it? Now same, this you have to simplify. 50% means 50 by 100 into x. 80% means 80 by 100 into y. 68% into 100. Then what I done is LCM take it. 100 it becomes here LHS. 50x plus 80y is equals to 68 into 100 by 100. So these two hundreds will be cancelled. And 50 and 80, you can take 10 as common. 10 into 5x plus 8y is equals to 6800. You can write it. 5x plus 8y is equals to 6800 by 10. Means 1010 cancelled. You got 5x plus 8y is equals to 680. It is equation number 2. So you got here two equations. X plus y is equal to 100. 5x plus 8y is equal to 680. You got two equations, isn't it? These two equations, again in elimination method, you have to solve it. So I am taking these two equations. So x plus y is equals to 100. 5x plus 8y is equals to 680. So I said to you that first you assume in your mind that you want to equate the coefficients of x, coefficients of y. In previous problem I equated the coefficients of y. Now I can equate the coefficients of x or not. X coefficient what you have here, 5 is there. So here also to get x coefficient as 5, you have to multiply LHS and RHS with 5 only. Then it becomes a 5x plus 5y is equals to 500 you are getting. And what is one more equation? 5x plus 8y is equals to 680 is there here like this only. Now you are doing subtraction. Why you have to do subtraction is 5x is plus, 5x is plus. So these two will be cancelled. From 8y, if you subtract 5y, you are getting 3y. And if you do subtraction 180, you are getting y is equals to 180 divided by 3. And you are getting 60. So what is y means? 80% of solution is there na hydrochloric acid. From that bottle, you have to take 60 ml only. Total you have to get 40. If 100 ml means 60 ml already you took from 80% bottle. So remaining is how much means x plus y is equals to 100. In place of y, if you substitute 60, x value becomes 40. Very good. 40 will come. X is equals to 40. Means from first bottle, 50% solution is there na, in that you have to take 40 ml. So this is correct or wrong? If you want to check, don't check in x plus y is equal to 100. Already you know 60 plus 40 is equal to 100 only. So in second equation you have to substitute it. What is second equation? 50% of x means 40. 80% of y means how much you got? 60 is equals to 68% of 100. So 50% means 50 by 100 into 40, 80 by 100 into 60, 68 by 100 into 100. So take LCM, otherwise cancel it like this. So here 5 4 is 20, you got it. Here 8 6 is 48, you got it. Here 100 cancel, 68. Here also 68, here also 68. So LHS is equals to RHS, hence verified. So like this you can do all the problems. Just now I said only two problems. So these are, you are feeling that these two are tough. Remaining is very much easy. Okay. So you can solve remaining. The thing is you should understand the question after reading. If you understand well, then you can write the linear equations, otherwise you can't write. Okay. So projects, I given FA1 and FA2. Very soon I'll give FA3 and FA4 also, don't worry. Leave some pages for writing slip test marks, and clearly listen that if I want to award 5 out of 5 in project and creative new questions, your handwriting must be very neat. Then only I can award it. Otherwise, if anyone will come for checking, if your handwriting is not neat, you are doing mistakes, you are doing cuttings and everything, I can't award 5 out of 5. Keep it in mind and write that one. Okay, thank you.